If coaches came out and said, let's do something different, then I don't think we can do anything. This offense just fits like a glove.
We kind of ran this offense last year against Scotland County, so it's really nothing new. And 4 of our 5 starting linemen this year started off and on last year, so they have kind of heavy experience, so it's really not that big to put it in.
Knox County plans to bring something a little different to the table this year. We'll soon find out what happens when the Tri-Rivers Conference meets the Pac-12. The Eagles will unveil their brand of up-tempo football in the style of the Oregon Ducks. It comes down to Coach Alex Van Delft merely playing to his biggest strength.
Coach Summers, I mean, if you watch his basketball team, you could see all the athletes out there, and it would be stupid of me if I didn't go out there and put them out in space, and that's what we're going to try to do with Royce and Dom and Brody and all the other guys that are going to contribute, just putting them out in space and let them beat someone one-on-one.
With as many athletes as Knox County has available for offense, the combinations seem limitless, especially when you throw in returning quarterback Donovan Edwards, whose versatility accounted for nearly 20 total touchdowns a year ago. There's a slight adjustment period when you throw in this speed of play, but judging by last week's scrimmage, the Eagles have the gears turning.
Mainly getting wear out. We got to run a lot, make sure we got to build up our stamina. Like me, I get tired real quick, so I've got to work on my stamina a lot.
Well, everyone has to stay focused and know like what they're going to do when they get up there. We don't have time to mess around and not know. So it just puts heart, like we have to do hard work and practice to understand like what we're going to do in games.
It's based around the wing team concepts, and I mean that's old as football is, but we're doing some things with the spread concepts and incorporating different things, and it's a little different. It's fun. It is fun to watch, and it's fun to run.
Last year's 7-4 finish was the third best season in program history, meaning this team now knows where they should set the bar. It also means the rest of the conference has taken notice.
A great season doesn't mean anything this year, because even though we have a bunch of returning people, if we can't keep the progression up, we're not going to be great. And every other team in our conference has progressed too, so we have to keep up our progression and hopefully do a lot more progression than all the other teams just to be a great season.
The sooner this team can work out any offensive kinks, the better, seeing as how construction on their home turf will keep the Eagles playing on the road until week 4. They've got the athletes to make it happen. Now, it's just time to let other teams figure that out firsthand.
Our intensity for sure. Milan, they're a tough team to play. They're always hyping on the sideline, so we need to just get a lot of intensity and just keep it going, get the momentum early.
We have a lot of 3-year stars on the offensive line, so it's time for them to just start dominating and gelling together. There's no excuses anymore. They're juniors now. They started as freshmen and as sophomores, so it's time for them to kind of start taking over and open the lanes for these athletes.
1, 2, 3, Eagles!